Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I know that by now everyone under the sun has something tie-dye, but I've been wanting to do this since January, where in the winter semester of organic chemistry we tie-dyed our lab coats, and I had so much fun doing that I knew I wanted to do another tie-dye project. And at the time I was also scrolling through the Urban Outfitters website and I saw that they had an $80 tie-dye crewneck. And I figured this can easily be done at home. I mean, it's tie-dye, like everyone can do tie-dye. And light bulb moment, I thought I would make a video doing a dupe. And that's my little sister in the background. So yeah, and then quarantine happened and it became so difficult to get a hold of all the products I needed to execute this properly. Here we are now, and I'm so happy to finally be sitting down and filming this intro. My goal for the crewneck was to make it look as store-bought as possible, meaning to avoid the blue runoffs that tend to happen with the black dye. And so I had a couple tricks up my sleeve to prevent that and make sure that this all was executed effortlessly, but obviously this took some effort. This is like literally my seventh time filming the intro, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just happy for you guys to finally see what I've done with everything. And with that being said, let's just jump right into the video. It's gonna be effortless for you guys, because this was not effortless for me, as you will see. Make sure the fabric is 100% cotton, or as close to 100% as possible, as this type of fabric will work the best to form a covalent link with the dye, meaning the dye will work best on cotton basically. Polyester is really hard to dye as the fibers won't hold on to the colors as well, so try to avoid high polyester blends. You'll need a pitcher to ensure that your batch is large enough to dye a whole set. Rubber bands are optional as I barely use them. If you're planning on doing a specific design, that's when they'll come in handy. A lot of videos add a dish soap to the dye. I was taught to soak it in soda ash, or dish soap if you prefer, for at least 15 minutes beforehand. So once it's soaked, squeeze out the excess water and begin dyeing. I used hot water for the dyes and the pre-soak. Make sure you mix the dyes even as you go, and you'll see why in just a minute. I went in and searched for white areas I felt needed more dye, and not having the rubber bands on the sweater just made it easier to make these adjustments. For my boyfriend's sweater, I twisted the arms and added about 6 rubber bands to each arm, spaced out, and this gives a super unique touch to the sweater. So I forgot to mix the black dye, and although the first piece I made came out fine, in the second one, as it was getting closer to the bottom of the picture where the dye had settled, these specks of color started to appear on the sweater, so definitely mix your dyes. If you're planning on getting the same sweater as I did from Amazon, I used medium for the black and white sweater that I made for myself and a small for the set that I made.
Should have been expected since it's always the same. But nothing really changes once you're the woman that every man wanna be friend. Really, I shouldn't have believed I belonged in your bed. Imaginary crumbs offend me, stardust. Wouldn't it be nicer if your plan bust and you let me have this one? Could you let me have this one? Imaginary crumbs are letting me too, yeah. I've been having fun but going cuckoo, forever thinking of.
I am so excited to see what the final results are. I hope that everything turns out as planned, because I've been waiting to do this for so long, and also those are Aritzia pants, so if it doesn't turn out nice, I'm going to cry. So I guess we will stay tuned. So this is the sweater that I made for my boyfriend. As you can see, there's so much like blue runoff on it, and it's not black and white like I had intended. It's not horrible, but I think also because it was getting to the bottom of the picture where I didn't fully or even at all mix it. A lot of like these like yellow, pink, and blue specks, almost like, you know, when you get ice cream in like the birthday cake flavor and it has all those like random colored dots, like that's kind of what it looks like. The print in this sweater looks the coolest out of like all of them, just because there was some sort of design intended when making it. So like for instance, this sleeve here kind of looks like a bug to me. Like that's the head. You see like right there, that's the head. Those are the eyes, and then that's like the little like fangs or whatever. Those are the legs. And then like that's the bug. Okay, please tell me you guys can see that too. This looks like a robot or a skeleton or a crackhead. I don't even know, but it looks like something. And then I think there was another one that kind of looked like someone wearing a Mike Myers mask. I think that one's like right there. Here's the other sleeve. One thing I love about tie-dye is like it kind of, I don't know what the tests are called, but it kind of reminds me of, I think they're called ink blot tests that they do for like in psychology or whatever, right? And then so you get to just kind of pick out images and what you see. I am so happy with this. It looks so cool. This is what the back looks like. These like kind of like prints right here. I love that. Like the key is to not use too much color. With this one, I kind of just like used as much as I wanted just to get the designs. But with the other one, with the one that I made for my boyfriend, I think the whole problem with that one is that I just kind of assumed if I add more dye, it's gonna intensify the black where I put it, where in actuality, it ended up just absorbing into the white, and that's why it turned out blue. So if you don't want that to happen, don't use too much dye. Just make sure that whatever blend that you use, you add enough dye into the water to get the intensity of color that you want, if that makes any sense. I cannot wait to show you guys what the set looks like, because it's such a cutie. I'm just gonna show you guys. So this is what the set looks like, and it is so cute. Like I am so happy. I can see myself wearing this to school all the time because it is just so comfy. I love how the little strings were tie-dyed as well. I have to like lean this on my shoulder to get the back because my camera is so heavy. So it's like hard to kind of showcase the outfit for too long. But yeah, I'm like super excited, honestly, with how both of them turned out. They are both gonna serve me a lot of purpose, I know, because they're just such a comfy go-to outfit. I can't get over this set. Like, it's so cute. I'm happy I didn't completely ruin the Aritzia pants, because that would have been so tragic. But no, it came out great. I'm very happy. Okay, so quickly I want to mention the washing process, just because I think that's important in order to ensure that the white remains white. I ran each piece under cold water separately until all of the dye ran off, and then I threw it into the washing machine. Again, like these pieces I did together, and then those ones I did separately under hot, like, and I put the settings to hot, and I think that's very important. I don't know, I forget, I think I have it in my lab notes, I forget the science behind it, but I do know that it's very important to run it under cold water and then put it into the machine under hot water. So just make sure to do that, and I think you can't go wrong. And of course, like I said before, don't use too much dye, because then whatever excess is left in the bag with the materials is just gonna soak in to the white parts. Yeah, I thought that was definitely worth mentioning. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far into the video, God bless. Mwah. Yeah, I'm so hot right now. I gotta take this off. All right, guys. Love you. Bye. I'm so awkward. Okay, bye.